Alrighty, now I'm in the Mercedes W13, their 2022 F1 car. Let's take a look at the setup. Brought it here to Silverstone. The turn on transparent halo, so this car does have that, so that's good. Looks about the same as the old F1 car, or the other F1 car, as setup wise. But jumping into it, ooh. Oh, look at the little fins. I like the fins. The fin right here are cool. I do like these a lot. Let's see. Rolling off. Ended up bringing it to Silverstone, though, because kind of F1's most well-known track, or one of them. And we're going to take it to a few different places, like Spa and I believe Monza. We'll take it to a few different tracks. But it does have DRS. This is the 2022 Mercedes F1 car. Was about third quickest by the end of the season in real life, so good. Got a fast car in it. Definitely, the 2022 cars are slower than the old ones. They have a new package, new rules and things like that, so they are slower. So it's going to be slower than the car that is in iRacing currently that Mercedes has. So that part with it. This thing I don't think has the brake magic like what it said. Oh crap. Yeah, I don't know this track very well, but yeah, no it doesn't. It doesn't have, okay, so it doesn't have it. Okay, cool. So it doesn't have the brake magic. Interesting. But I don't know this track very well, so don't really go off of my lap time on how quick this thing is. I don't have a clue. I do have DRS though, so I did click that on. What is the different warm-up and then race? So same dash page, still same steering wheel as the other F1 car. Kind of a given. They're always doing that. All the F1 cars steering wheels. They kind of have their designs and they kind of leave it. So not much different, but it is definitely. Oh, it wants to spin tires everywhere, and I don't remember the old F1 car doing it. It definitely has less downforce, but it's not as hooked up as what I figured it would be. Still wide open around there. This is the car that has the ground effect downforce underneath it. I think the other F1 car is fun to drive because how quick it is. This one will be fun to race because you can kind of get quick. It's still quick, but it's slower than the old one. And a little bit slower racing sometimes does make better racing, arguably. Let's see if we can go wide open around here. Yes, we can. I had a light lift, but you can definitely do it. So next time around, I guess we will. It is still freaking quick through there. Wow. Definitely not slow. Still got the tear off on this deal. Which I think F1 drivers have in real life. Yeah, they do. They have tear offs. But still have the tear offs. Same thing as dirt, so if whatever you're comfortable with your button. Alright, there's kind of a lap, not full speed probably 2 seconds at least could be gained on that deal, but as you can see, still got the deployment, same engine as the other F1 car. That is, engines haven't changed. We'll see if iRacing implements the new 2023 package engine stuff when those all get released, but you still got 4 years on that, so don't worry about that changing. Got the brake bias, engine braking, which is actually pretty cool that they have that in it. You can kind of modify a lot of things. Don't know what a lot of things do with the F1 cars, so you kind of have to experiment with your self-differential and entry diff and brake migration and whatever. So that kinda don't understand, but kinda do at some things. Oh my god, it's quick. I think we'll go to Monza and then I'll shut up for a lap and then kind of run it, but we'll jump into Monza after this lap. This thing is really fun to drive. So far, 2 for 2. I like this car. I don't know if it's because it's an F1 car and only had a few in the game, but same car that George Russell and Lewis Hamilton drove this season. Oh, see, so it does spin. Still spins easily. Pretty similar to, I guess, the F1 games. But still does spin tires pretty easily. So let's go jump in Monza, and I will just kind of try to run a lap, kind of see what happens. Still boring on the burnouts, though. We'll say that. Could do a little bit better burnouts. Good smoke. 8th gear burnout, sounds about right. When it's 2, you're coming up to it, or when it's 1, you're coming up to a DRS zone. When you're at 2, you can hit the button and DRS. We're gonna take a look at damage model now. Oh, it flipped. Okay. Hold on. Let's take a look at that. What was that? What happened there? Why did it flip? So I hit the curb. That was my fault. Definitely my fault. Ended up getting sideways. Hit the wall hard. Pretty hard, too. Lost front wing. And then it ended up digging into the ground and flipping. Did I have a... Nope. Left rear tire fell off. Right there. So it was on. Oh, it did hit the... No, it didn't. So how did the left rear tire fall off? Right there, it fell off. And it kind of hooked and digged. Huh. So if you spin or wreck pretty big, I think the right front maybe hooked too, but okay. Interesting, because that is pretty big. Big deal now. Because if you flip, it definitely ain't going to be fun for you. Alrighty, gonna do the run here. A little bit of a test start in the F1 car. Gonna start in a starting stall, and we're gonna just try it, line it up and see what happens here, and try to do a fast lap at Monza. So if you guys, alright, I'm gonna roll up now to one of the first starting stalls, and we're just gonna see what happens. Gonna do a fast lap at Monza, and yeah, see what happens. Definitely not gonna be the fastest lap you've seen, but gonna be a decently fast lap. See what time around this car runs from a standing start, obviously. So yeah, gonna just shut up and run this lap now. So watch and listen. Alrighty, so around Monza, definitely fun car. This, I am gonna say this thing's harder to drive than the old one. Less downforce, but a little bit slower. But it is definitely harder to drive, no doubt. Not as much downforce, things like that. Racing-wise, we'll have to see. I may jump into a race and kind of try it out in a race. But try to get more used to it. Definitely probably the second quickest car in iRacing. So there is that. Obviously, the F1 car is going to be quickest. Or at least F1 car, IR01 maybe, and then this. But it definitely doesn't feel slow. But new F1 car, so if you're an F1 fan, you could drive the Mercedes from this season, 2022 season, without the porpoising. So yeah, all in all, cool car. Go pick it up. It is fun. Don't know if you're a big F1 fan, get it. Anybody else, kind of up to you. If you just want to try driving an F1 car, buy the W13, the old one. It is cool. It's cool to have, but I don't think I'd buy it again if I had the chance. Already got the other F1 car and can't do paint schemes and things like that. So, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out. I want to throw in a few pictures at the end and kind of say something. iRacing needs to stop adding more and more and more road things. I like the road stuff, and I've been having fun running the road stuff, but the more and more that they add, it just kind of ends up getting worse. They're adding dirt tracks and road stuff. They need to just scan a decent amount of short tracks. And I'm not just saying that. A little bit of bias because I like super lates and things like that, but it's getting kind of annoying every single update, and you only get it every 4 months. You get an update. But new F1 car, a BMW, a new slow Toyota, and that's about it. A new dirt track. For the brand new season, not great, but I guess they're all cool cars. They are cool cars. I love the BMW, so I'm glad they added that. But everything else, we'll see. We'll see how Lincoln is, but I don't know for sure. This is definitely not what I would say to keep adding. So add more short tracks, please.